Hi guys, I'm Madeline Harvey. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. In our lesson video today, we're going to talk about how to open the chest voice. So if you've ever felt your chest voice was overly pushed, a little strained, a little stressed, or a little shouty, then this lesson is for you. If you like today's lesson, please be sure to give it a thumbs up or click that subscribe button below. I would love to see you here more often. The video that you're about to see was taken as a clip from a live lesson that was shot earlier today. If you'd like to watch the entire live and participate in the multiple exercises, then I invite you to click that join button below and become a member of this channel. As a member, you'll have exclusive access to all of our lives that we do every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, if that's like way too late for you or way too early, fear not. You'll also have exclusive access to our members only area with over 80 hours worth of vocal instruction. So again, just click that join button below. It's only $4.99 a month and your contribution helps to support our channel. That way we can continue to deliver awesome content just for you. You ready to get started? Here we go. Welcome to our live today. We're going to talk about opening up your chest voice. Since we talked about controlling your head voice on Monday, I thought it only pertinent that we talk about opening up your chest voice. What do I mean about opening your chest voice? What I specifically mean is chest voice has a tendency to be a little edgy, a little clunky, a little shouty or yelly. So if you ever experience that your chest voice feels sometimes like you're trying to roll a cube, that it's just clunky and it's not smooth and movable, then today is the lesson for you. Hello, everyone, as you're coming in. It's so good to see you all again today. If you are new, welcome. We're so very happy to have you here. We do these lives every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we explore all manner of topics. So we hope to see you soon. Okay. Very good, very good. So opening up the chest voice. Now I want, as always, I really want you guys to chime in with your experience with chest voice. If you have a particular struggle with chest voice, let's talk about it. Let's get into it today. I really love the idea of the word control, partly because it's what we all want. We really want that control. But what I love even more is the sense of balance. When we have balance, then we will have control. And it's really, really, really difficult to balance the chest voice in a certain pocket of pitches that we will explore together as we move through this live. So we're just going to jump right into it. If you guys are at home and can do this, feel free to grab a cup. We're going to bubble cup a little bit today. Of course, I will have variations. If you don't have your straw and your cup with water, today I'll give you a variation for it, but the bubble cup is my favorite, especially when talking about balance. And chest voice is one of those beasts that we're trying to balance. So, yay, here we go. So first thing I want to talk about is when we talk about completely balancing the chest voice, we've got to honor what the voice is. And the voice is like 3 layers of influence. I call those substructures. And within the substructures, we will struggle with pressure. So we've got the lungs and the diaphragmatic muscles. So we want to be able to properly pressurize those lungs. And then we've got the larynx and the interior laryngeal muscle. So that's where the vocal cords are. We've got to make sure that we're not overstressing or overstraining there either. So we've got to balance the pressure there. And then the hardest of hardests is the resonators. That's going to be your amplifier. So as we work today, we're really going to get into the sensation of balancing pressure amongst all 3 of those substructures. We're going to move simply, but we are going to move very slowly. This is going to give you time under tension. So think of it like working out. We're going to be doing some, in a sense, like some vocal weightlifting today. And so we want to be able to move slow and controlled because we want the voice to move in that melodic, smooth fashion instead of like hitting the voice. So the first thing that we've got to do is map our chest voice. So we're going to go note by note I'm going to start a little lower, and we're going to play with where we feel the maximum amount of vibration, but the least amount of effort. I really want you guys to think about that. Like, that's how you know the voice is sitting where it needs to go. Maximum amount of vibration, but least amount of effort. People have varying degrees of chest voice. For some people, it's larger. For some people, it's smaller. But I just want to honor what your body is doing. We don't want to force your voice to do anything that it doesn't want to do today, or if it feels out of resonator. So I'm going to start on this F. So this should include some of the guys. But what we're going to do is we're going to say ga, and we're just going to imagine that we're going to grunt out the pitch. So let's just give that a try. Ga. Kind of see that voice is just sort of sitting and resting. That's right inside of my tessitura. My voice really likes those lower notes. But if you are feeling like you've got to go ga, then you are pushing the voice to do something. So we're going to add another layer to this. I want you to relax your jaw, like you're just feeling the influence of gravity pulling gently at the face. And you're just going to tilt your head back just a little. It's like a dumbfounded face, isn't it? We want to open the throat as much as we can in a natural position. So we don't want to distort that vocal tract at all with vowel demand right now. We're just going to relax and tilt. Like I'm looking up at where my wall and my ceiling meet. And then I'm going to try that again. Ga. You'll get a lot more natural chest resonance. Natural chest resonance. If you have to support the weight of your head, you may. I just want you to take your hands and put them on the back of your head and tilt backwards just a little bit. You want to feel that the throat all the way to the center of the body is like a nice open channel. It sometimes feels like you could just swallow a sword, like one of those circus acts back in the day. Good. Now let's give that a try again. One more time. Good. There's no quality to this. It's very speech-like, isn't it? We're not going, go. We're not thinking about that right now. Good. Now we've just done just a handful of pitches. And what I want you to keep in mind is something called your resonant pitch. Maximum amount of vibration, least amount of effort. So we began at F, ga, which my voice could rest in. But this A is my resonant pitch because there's more oomph in the sound and there's less effort. I'm not efforting at all, but it feels as if my voice just sort of locks into place. Ga. Feels really, really good. I could just sit right there and it's not going to wear me out and it's not going to take up too much energy. So keep that in mind. We'll do two more. Very good, very good. Could you feel, kind of get a sense of where your resonant pitch might be? We're going to try it again with special attention on that right there. Why? Why do we need this? Why do we need to approach the chest voice with maximum amount of vibration, resonance, but the least amount of effort. Because for most of us, when we go to sing in chest voice, we're just yelling. We're just shouting. So that's a lot of effort in that. And it's really going to wear your voice out very, very quickly because there's just a massive amount, too much, in fact, air, like volume of air pressure, pushing itself up through the neck. And that's where we get sort of a shout feeling. But we're wanting to sort of relax into the chest voice as if we're relaxing down into a hot tub. It's nice. It doesn't take any effort whatsoever. And I really want to encourage you to really pretend that, okay? Give yourself a nice frame of reference for what chest voice is supposed to feel like, how easy it can be, especially if you are a soprano or a mezzo-soprano that has trouble feeling presence in the chest voice. So let's start on the F, and I just want maybe you to have, one hand tilted the head back. Just want you to relax that head, and the other hand right on the chest, and get a sense of which pitch your resonant pitch is. We'll start with that F again. Ready? Ga, ga. That's starting to feel really good. There's just no hiding that A is my resonant pitch. Ga. Ga. That B flat feels really good too, but I'll tell you why it's not in just a second. Good. Now chime in what you think your resonant pitch is. Like F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, that's mine, A sharp, and B. Good. Now notice how we've just done a little bit. We haven't done half as much of what we're going to do today, but we've just done a little bit. It's very, very important that we honor chest voice for what it is. Chest, the chest voice. It starts in the chest, but it's really a combination of a combination of places. That chest, the throat, and the mouth. So now that we've mapped out, BB says G sharp, Dwayne says G. Good, Penny. Mine is A too. Excellent. Mary, mine is A. Very good. It's so good that you guys were able to feel that. Yeah, I feel the most vibration in my chest with F, but my voice resonates so much on the A. Okay, so if it feels like it clicks, it just suddenly sort of comes to life, then it's A. Marjorie says F. Lisa says, I still can't tell. Well, as you're practicing, Lisa, make sure that you just the best thing you can do is sort of grunt around the house. Can you hear it as I go low? My voice is perfectly fine with it. But as I go low, it starts to lose that intensity and that clarity. That clarity is what we're really shopping for, what we're really looking for. So just sort of play around that. So now that we've got the chest component seen too, now we're going to look at the mouth and the head component, the throat and the head component. So just a second ago, I said that B flat felt really good in my voice, but it was not my resonant pitch. I will show you why. Because what resonant pitch is in the chest. Maximum amount of vibrations, least amount of effort in the chest. It is the anchor. It's like your key that your voice is sort of tuned to. best, it's like the best sound that your voice is tuned to. So as soon as I went, could you guys tell what showed up when I went from A to A sharp or B flat? I prefer the flats. So if I go, what suddenly showed up on the half step higher? The head spaces. The head spaces. My resonance was there, right in my chest, and then all of a sudden with B flat, it goes right into the back of the mouth. So hear it again. Good. Now, I'm not telling my voice where it needs to go. I'm just trusting that I will hear that pitch and I'll respond in breath, and the voice will tell me where it needs to go. Okay, so that's why the B flat was not the resonant pitch for me. So Laura Lee says nasal. Yes, most of the time, Fred, most of the time. Good. So now we're going to explore the throat and the mouth spaces. And I want to keep something like just in your mind. I just want to plant a seed in your mind. Our objective today is to open that chest voice. Let it be in all of its glory. So that means we're not going to push anything. We're not going to pull the chest voice up. We're just going to open it and let it grumble. Let it grumble. We're going to get to know through our own presence, like just being with the sound, what our chest voice is all about. So exploring that head and mouth space. Do not place your voice. Notice where it goes. It will sort of bebop back and forth. The mouth is weird like that. Some notes will be in the back, some notes will be in the front, and then they'll go right back into the back again. So I just want to see if you can feel where those notes are. So I'm going to start. I noticed quite a few of you said A. So, but I will take it down. We'll do from F because we had some Fs as well. And as we go up, just stay relaxed and notice, because we're going to really probably go up to F4 as well. So just let it grumble, let it grumble. Here we go.